Hey guys, this is Cory with Custom RV in Amarillo, Texas, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to take a look at the all-new 2023 Coachmen Northern Spirit Model 2557 RB. This particular couple's unit is one of their most popular in the whole Northern Spirit lineup, and is going to come in at 6,018 pounds as we sit here equipped today, and is going to be 29 feet 3 inches in overall length from hitch to bumper. This, again, is one of their most popular couples units, and it's going to feature an outside kitchen, Asdale sidewalls, 2 air conditioners, optional theater seating, 100 watts of solar panels up on the roof. It also is going to have a cool little smart level system that is really neat. I actually installed one of those on my personal fifth wheel at home, which I need to do a video on how that works at some point, but that's beside the point. It also has a new completely carpetless slide out, their awesome max bed storage, and a whole bunch of other camping simplified features that I know you're going to really enjoy. If you haven't seen Northern Spirit, stick around. This is not going to be my shortest video, but I think you're really going to enjoy what this brand has to offer. So without further ado, let's go ahead and we'll jump on to the inside. Start with the living area. Okay guys, so starting off in the living area of this Coachmen Northern Spirit 2557 RB, one of the things that you'll see right off the bat is the completely carpetless slide out. Now they do theirs a little bit different than a lot of other brands in the industry. What these guys do is they do a complete matching linoleum. Now they do have a little hem there so you can see where the slide out is, but they do that to keep the linoleum from curling up. So I like that they went the extra mile there. It really shows that they're trying to make a product that's going to last a long time. Now right off the bat, this is the shipwreck decor. You've got light wood with some darker accents and darker furniture. It looks really sharp. Now, before we get into the slide seating area, one of the things that I love about Northern Spirit is they are taller than your average trailer. These have a 6-foot 9-inch sidewall. So that's to the corner up there. And then they have a vaulted ceiling in your living area. Yeah, just the living area, which is really nice because it makes it feel a lot bigger. Now, they don't do that in the bedroom or the bathrooms. In this particular floor plan, most of the time it's just the bedroom where they don't vault the ceiling. But even then, it's nice to have the taller sidewalls to begin with. If you're a taller person like myself at 6'2" or taller, this is a good camper in a bumper pull where you can actually, fit in the shower. You've got nice big windows in the slide out. All of the windows in this trailer open, which is very nice. You do have the optional theater seating in this particular one as we see it here today. You can get this with a standard trifold sleeper sofa if you don't really care about the recliners. The way that I like to build these is with the recliners, just because this is primarily a couple's trailer. You're going to want a place to kick back, relax directly across from the TV, which we'll see here in just a moment. Now, right here is going to be your booth style dinette. This is not a full booth. It's more of a squished booth, I guess you could say, or a squished U dinette. Now, the cool thing with this is this table can actually flip around, so you can either use it as a 2-bench dinette, or, for 2 of you, or if you have a couple extra guests, you can flip it around so where you have a little more room back there so that, you can seat 4 people around here very easily. So that's kind of a neat feature that I haven't really talked about very much. Now, if we take a seat at the right-hand theater seat, you can see that you're directly across from the TV. You kind of have to look just a little bit to the left, but if we kind of lean over here into the left-hand theater seat, you can see you're directly across from that TV. Spirit does not do fireplaces in this or in most floor plans. They do in a couple. You'll see why here in just a little bit. Now, that TV is on a swing arm mount, so you can face it more towards the dinette if you did want to. You're also going to have your AM, FM, and Bluetooth stereo system right here. That'll control the interior and exterior speakers, and it has an HDMI and USB port. So you can add a Bluetooth or a Blu-ray player or a DVD player or an Xbox or something like that. You're also going to have a wireless phone charger right here. Now that is a stupid spot where they put that, in my opinion, just because it's so close to the TV. It's kind of hard to use. I think it would be better if you move it down here, and you could easily do that without making, too many modifications. Northern Spirit does use a brand of AC that you're probably not as familiar with. They use the Furrion air conditioners. Now they make them in two sizes. They make them in a 14,500 BTU and a 15,500 BTU. So there's no 13.5s. These are right off the bat basically the same as a standard 15K. Now the cool things about these, they have multiple different fan settings and a dehumidifier mode, which is pretty cool. Now, in this particular one, we've opted for the second air conditioner. I'll show you where that is when we get up to the bedroom. The other very nice thing is you've got dual AC runs. So, and the nice thing about that is it heats your coach, or not heats, cools your coach more evenly. So you're not going to have hot or cold spots. Now, they also use a little bit better AC vent. So these are vented and louvered, so they're closable and turnable, is the best way I can describe that. One of the things you won't see in a Northern Spirit is in-floor ducted heating. These guys use cabinet ducted heating, which is really, really neat. The nice thing about that, it's still a forced air heated and enclosed underbelly, and I'll show you that when we get to the outside. But you don't have to worry about pet hair, or, if you spill something, it getting down into the heating vents. Or if you're just trying to clean the trailer. This is an easy cleaning camper, which a lot of people really like. You can also see that motion sensor light right there that kind of acts as a air traffic controller lighting. And there's several of those throughout the trailer, and I'll point those out. You've got your AC and heating controls right there. That's a little circle thing. And then before we take a look at the kitchen, which you kind of already saw it all closed up and pretty, but you are going to have your main control panel right here. So you've got your slide out and awning controls, a couple of lighting controls, then you've got your water heater, water pump, and or your water heater on gas and electric. I don't know why I keep wanting to call it gas and propane. It's the same thing. Electric and gas, and your water pump, plus your tank monitoring panel right there. So real quick, guys, let me open up all of this storage, and we'll show you what the kitchen looks like, because for a under 30-foot couples trailer, this has got a pretty good kitchen. Okay, guys, so starting off with the storage here. I want to start with the booth dinette, and we'll kind of work our way back around. So underneath here, you're going to have a very nice chunk of storage there. You could easily put in a slide-out tote if you did want to. And then on this side, you're going to have your pet bowl area. So that'll slide back in, and then you've got more storage up above there. There also is storage in the back if you lift up the cushions. I just did not do that today. This is all pressed membrane thermal foil style countertops. It's a little bit different than last year, but it is, it looks really, really good. Electrical outlet right there. Plus you've got another one over here. Nice L-shaped countertop here. You're going to have a countertop extension, bottle opener there. Plus, you're going to have a split bowl sink. I know some people don't care about the big farm style sinks. These guys don't do that. All pocket screw cabinetry. You've got good storage here. Plus, you've got the sink cover storage right there, which is a really neat camping simplified feature that they do. You've got a little cubby hole right here. Microwave and hood range vent. Plus, you're going to have the 3-burner cooktop with the glass cover, oven down below in case you want to do some baking. And then you've got 3 full extension plywood box, ball bearing drawer guided drawers, plus your breakers and fuses down here. I love where those are positioned so you can actually get to them when the slide out is closed. A lot of them will put them on the end of this countertop facing this, or pulling out this way, and it just prevents you from getting to it with the slide closed. So that's a smart thing. You're also going to have the Furrion 12-volt DC compressor refrigerator. This is 10.7 cubic foot in capacity. It's fully travel safe, and It'll work off of your batteries or the charge line on your pickup or 110 volt shore power. As long as your converter, and basically where your breakers and fuses are, as long as that has power, this fridge will run. It's also very efficient. It only uses 3 amps of power when it's down to temperature, and it only cools off in about 45 minutes. It's really, really cool. You've got good storage right here. So above the TV, great storage there. Plus you've got a couple little cubby holes, and you're going to have more shelf space down there. I will go ahead and close these up real quick, because if you're not familiar with this floor plan, this has a hidden surprise. So this whole cabinet will open like so, and you have a monster pantry and coat closet back behind the TV. So great, great storage there. It's held by a magnet, but they do give you the little catch up there. So just as an extra safety precaution, because this, you know, this flying open while going down the road would be a very bad thing. Now, of course, with this floor plan, you don't have a whole lot of campside windows. You've got the little window in the kitchen, plus the frosted glass window in the entry door. But it still is nice, bright, open. You just have to look at your at your neighbor's campsite, not yours, which is not the end of the world, but I know some people would prefer to have all the windows on or overlooking their campsite. So we've taken a look at the kitchen. We've taken a look at the living area. Let's go ahead now and take a look at the bathroom. Because I'm telling you, for a camper this size, this cut a really good bathroom. It's one of my favorites out of everything we've got in the lot in a bumper pull. All right, guys, so stepping back into the bathroom, you've got this nice big barn-style privacy door there. You've got all kinds of room around the toilet. It is a plastic toilet. Should I take that back, is it? Yep, it is a plastic toilet. I would prefer a porcelain toilet, but you know, that could always be swapped out. You've got a motion sensor light down here. Now, this is where your outside kitchen is, but you do have a heat duct right there. Nice big countertop. Honestly, if they really wanted to, and I'm glad they didn't, they could have put another sink there, but this extra countertop space in the bathroom is so handy. I wish more manufacturers would do something like this. You got a GFI protected outlet right there. Nice big double medicine cabinet, and that's nice and deep too, which is always a good thing. Plus it's got mirrors on both doors. A little extra linen cabinet space up above this big window, so that I love that they utilize that space. So many manufacturers wouldn't. Oddly enough, they do a big window back here with metal blinds. I just think they could have done a pleated shade there. It's a little more money, but it looks so much better. You've got a 4-inch fart fan up here. Again, that is one area I think that they could improve, but it's not the end of the world. It works just fine. Now, one of the things I absolutely love is the head height in this shower area. I'm 6'2", and I've got all kinds of headroom, especially with that skylight. I don't have to be in the skylight too, which is nice. Nice tri-slide glass door. Then this is a 30 by 36 inch shower with the ABS plastic surround. Plus you've got a couple little towel hooks right here, which is a very nice, it's an underrated feature, but one that I'm glad they did. So real quick, I've saved the best for last. Let's go look at the bedroom. This is, out of all the rooms in the trailer, this is the one that their bedrooms are what sold us on this brand to begin with. So coming into the bedroom, one of the things I really like about this too is this is a nice wide area where you can get in. It's some of these with this floor plan that have the really deep Dinette. They just kind of, it's a real narrow doorway, and I like that they did this way. Now this is a 60 by 80 true queen bed, so you can put any mattress you want on here. It doesn't have to be a special size. You could even do a sleep number if you wanted to. You've got household and USB outlets on both sides of the bed. Hanging closets with a wardrobe, or with a hanging rack instead of a rod on both sides of the bed. And then you've got a great amount of overhead cabinetry space up here as well. I'm going to close this one. That way we can lift the bed here in just a moment. You've also got a nice little shelf there, plus that light switch there is for these two overhead lights there. You can see you've got the second air conditioner. Now this is a non-ducted version. It looks the same as the other one, but it just dumps out right here. Plus you've got the ceiling controls there. Nice window coverage. You've got one on each side. Both of them do open, and they do have the pleated nightshades. You've got TV brackets, or not a TV bracket, but a TV hookup area right here with the backer, so you can add a TV there if you did want to. Sliding pocket privacy door. And if you haven't seen this, this is the coolest thing ever. So it may look, before we pan down, underbed storage, okay, big deal. This isn't your, normal underbed storage. This is their max bed storage system. So you've got a nice place to sit down, put on your shoes, or boots and pants and boots and pants. You've got your nice netted storage there, plus a little bit right there. Motion sensor light. Now you do have to sit here. This part is reinforced. This part is not. So just keep that in mind. This can also double as a pet bed if you want to put it on the floor for any pets that you have. If we take a seat down here, you can see you've got a laundry hamper plus the trash can that comes for the kitchen. And then you're going to have 4 full extension plywood box, ball bearing drawer guided drawers here. So this acts as a dresser. I'll just open the top 2. So this is a super cool, innovative storage solution. You only find this on Northern Spirit, the Freedom Express by Coachmen, and the Apex. They have this patented, so nobody else can use it other than Coachmen RV. So if you're looking for this is, anything from Coachmen is where you'll find it. So that is really cool. I love that we have something that nobody else has, like, this. This is just, it's so cool. Now, I suppose if you put, if you're a little taller, you might bump your head on this getting changed, but I think the positives outweigh the negatives here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and close this slide out up and take a look at it in road mode. All right, guys, so I've got the slide out closed. And as you can see, you have a nice big walk space to get in here. You can open the refrigerator fully. Same thing with the freezer, because everybody likes to know if they can get to the refrigerator. You can get to all of the kitchen space except for this little countertop extension here. You can get to the plugs. And I know somebody's going to ask, can you get to the pantry? You can't open it all the way, but you can open it enough to get in there and get what you need. So very good thing there. You can get to the bathroom, as you can see. Very, very easy to get in here. Make a travel stop if you have to. However, you're not getting to that front bedroom. There's just no way that this floor plan it's one of its very, very few flaws. So you can't get to the bedroom with the slide out closed. So you might have, if you're packing it up at a storage facility or something, you might have to bump that slide out just a little bit to get up to the bedroom. But other than that, you can pack everything else up without having to bump that slide. So I'm going to say this is going to pass the travel test. All right, guys, so we're on the outside of this 2557 RB from Coachmen Northern Spirit. Starting up front, you are going to have a 3/4 fiberglass front cap with integrated LED docking lights, so you can see what, if you're hitching up at night. You've got a power tongue jack standard, 2 20-pound propane tanks with the easy access cover. You've got your spare tire mount up here on the tongue to give you more space on your, or better load equalization, I guess is what I should say. Spot for your batteries, and then you're going to have a battery disconnect right there. You've got the diamond plate rock guard as well for any stone chips. You're also going to have 4 corner stabilizer jacks. Those are going to be the manual variety, but they do give you a 3/4 inch jack bit adapter to run those with a power drill if you do want to. Now right here is going to be your pass-through storage. You're going to have a motion sensor light. This is for your cap lights. And so then you've also got your 3/4 jack bit. You've also got your fishing pole storage here, which is really cool. I love that they utilize that space there. All aluminum cage construction, double-sided welds on all those aluminum tubes. And then this is going to be your solar charge controller for all of your solar panels up on the roof. Again, this has a 100-watt solar package. You also have a key to lock system, so the entry door key will open these. It's not a 751. Magnetic holdbacks on those baggage doors too, by the way. If we look underneath here, you can see this has a fully enclosed and forced air heated underbelly, which is going to give you some great 4-season use out of this. It's also a fiberglass unit, in case you didn't know, but that's kind of obvious. Large power awning. You do have LED light strips integrated into that, plus 2 outside speakers. I apologize if the wind's blocking out the microphone. You're going to have your 6-gallon gas and electric water heater with direct spark ignition right here. Furnace exhaust, cable and power for an outside TV or anything else you need to plug in. Plus, you're going to have your wide stance stability axles with the aluminum rims. Now, the nice thing about these is it keeps the trailer from porpoising front to back like this as you go over some of those overpasses and seams and concrete and things of that sort. You're going to have the Lippert solid steps. These have the easy adjust feet and fold up inside the door. Friction hinge entry door. Larger entry assist grab handle. And then right back here, you're going to have your leash latch to tie up your fur babies. Just don't leave them tied to that before you take off, like on National Lampoon's Vacation. Then you've got your outside kitchen. So you've got a 2-burner cooktop right there. Plus your mini fridge right here. Another nice thing is you've got an electro outlet there, plus easy access to all your plumbing for that bathroom sink. I do really like that. You're also going to have a propane quick connect down underneath there to plug in that grill or fire pit or the stove. Apparently I'm walking into a hole here. So Spirit uses Azdel composite sidewalls. The nice thing about those is they're impervious to water, they're mold resistant and mildew resistant. They also don't off-gas that formaldehyde smell like you're used to in some of these older trailers. They have twice the insulation value and they're half the weight of the competitive Luan panels that a lot of these other brands are using. So I really do like that. Back here, you are going to have your square tubular bumper for your Stinky Slinky. Black tank flush. Notice they label that orange to just give you that little bit of extra peace of mind there that you're hooking up to the right thing. You have all LED tail and marker lights, plus prep for a backup camera from Voyager if you do want to add one. Now over here, you're going to have another dog leash clip, your 50 amp service. This will be your city water connection. Then you're going to have your spray port here to wash off your dogs or whatever. Cable and satellite hookups there. Plus you're going to have your black and gray tank dumps for your bathroom back here. Notice they're easy to get to and they're tucked up pretty close to the frame. Still stepping in holes, so I'm surprised I didn't trip and face plant. You've also got your slide out here. It is prepped for the Solaris slide awning toppers. And it is a rack and pinion style slide out. Now you can see up here, you do have your axles there, standard leaf sprung suspension. And then right here, this is where your smart level goes. I keep meaning to do this. I just need to do it one of these days. But this basically will allow you to level the trailer side to side without having to get up, constantly get out of your pickup or tow vehicle and check a level. You can see this, it has LED light indicators from the mirror in your driver's side or on the driver's side of your pickup. You've also got your other baggage door and your freshwater inlet right there. So, all right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for the 2023 Coachmen Northern Spirit Model 2557 RB. If you're interested in this travel trailer and you have any questions, or if you'd like pricing and availability, leave those down in the comment section down below. You can also give us a call at 806-335-2336, or you can shoot us an email at contact@custom-rv.com. If you're interested in potentially purchasing this trailer and you have any questions, or if you'd like to work with me personally, again, my name is Cory. I'm the sales manager here. You can call or text me at 806-382-6274 with any questions, or if you would like purchase details and information, I can easily get that to you as well. We do have financing options available as well. All right, guys, if you could do me a favor, hit that like button down below if you enjoyed this video. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe and notification bell. We've got some really cool units coming here in the next couple of months. I think you're really going to like those. And you'll definitely want to stay tuned. Plus, we've got some neat, helpful tips and tricks videos coming as well. All right, guys, remember at Custom RV, we don't do any hidden dealer fees. We leave those up to the big box dealers. Apparently, I can't talk today either. And we know that RVs are made for women, so men can go camping. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this one. We thank you very much for watching. We hope that you enjoyed and got some information, or just got to watch me make a fool of myself talking today. So that's always good. We hope to see you out on our lot very soon, or hear from you in the comments, or talk to you on the phone or something. And have a wonderful rest of your day.